As demand for automotive spare parts and accessories rises in many African countries, a large number of African buyers, wholesalers, and distributors are now heading to Dubai to source a wide variety of products. Automechanika Dubai, the annual specialized trade fair for automobile spare parts and accessories, has become a favorite hunting ground for African buyers who are looking for reliable suppliers of a wide variety of automobile spare parts and accessories.
Automechanika Dubai has been growing rapidly over the years. This is the 12th edition of Automechanika Dubai. We had 1,695 exhibitors from 59 countries. And due to the internationalism of the show, we have 91% international exhibitors at the show. We get visitors from all across the regions. We call it the largest exhibition of automotive aftermarket in the wider Middle East. When we say wider Middle East, this includes subcontinent, Middle East, CIS countries, and also Africa.
The African market is very important for us, as well as the GCC market as well. But the African market is a market we want to really get into over the next year or so.
We've been surprised at just how many African visitors there's been over the 3 days here in Dubai. The quality of the African visitor this year has been much higher, much bigger businesses, more serious inquiries.
Our exhibitors, most of the time, they ask for visitors from Africa. Why? Is because they are their hands and feet into a region that is very hard to reach. Our African visitors tend to be the key buyers to the show. They come and buy a variety of products, so they are most of the time general traders. So I would say that the growth of the show, in reflection with the Dubai's growth, also translates into more visitors from Africa.
Countries like Nigeria, South Africa, Morocco, Egypt, Algeria, Sudan, and Ethiopia are some of the largest markets for automotive spare parts in the African continent. As demand for automobile spare parts increases in Africa, the market dynamics are also undergoing drastic changes.
If you look at the modern cars we use today, it's not what we used 10 years ago. You look at the modern trucks we use today, buses, it increased on daily basis. So we are hoping in a few years to come, we need to put more effort, build more relationship with Dubai and the manufacturers all over the world.
African buyers have been coming to Dubai to buy auto parts for many, many decades now. However, the dynamic is changing. The quality of the demand from the African buyer is much higher now.
So hence the strategic location of Dubai and the ease of doing business still remains the #1 reason of a lot of African clientele preferring Dubai to be their main sourcing point.
We had lots of response, especially from the African countries, coming to ask us about tyre distribution rights within them countries. So we're very excited going forward.
The African market so far for automotive industry is the most interesting market for us. We have seen very recently, yesterday actually, at Automechanika Academy, we've seen one presentation where the gentleman was explaining the fact that the need and the requirements on Africa is growing rapidly. The average age of a car is 16 years old in overall Africa. And this is dropping by every year. Seems like more new cars are getting sold, while there are still existing old cars to be serviced. So they need a lot of parts, they need a lot of equipment. So this brings a lot of opportunities and potential for every manufacturer and supplier and distributor into the region.
It is estimated that the spare parts business alone in the African continent is worth over $30 billion. And if you add the tires and batteries trade to this figure, it stands well over $50 billion. Little wonder then that many international suppliers and manufacturers are now wanting to penetrate new and emerging markets in Africa. How do you see the African market growing in the coming years?
I think that Africans should really start making their own spare parts. If the Chinese are making Japanese spare parts, and if everybody else is making spare parts and sending them to Africa, you know, why can't Africans do that? They do have metal, we do have engineers, and I think that I advocate strongly for governments to like really encourage people to come in and start manufacturing their own goods. That's the only way forward.
Africa is a growing economy. The number of people in the middle class is increasing by the day. At the Automechanika Academy yesterday, somebody from Frost & Sullivan came and made us realize that, okay, fine, Africa has about 18 mega cities right now. By 2020, Africa is going to have about 25 mega cities. The demand for automobile in Africa is increasing by the day. I'm sure that Africa will be one of the largest point of export from Dubai for completely built vehicles, both new, used, spare parts, and of course, these vehicles need to be serviced. And I mean, you have no idea. If you go all over the world, people are exporting vehicles to Africa by the day. So for that, there will always be demand for parts. There will be demand for services. It's just that we have to brace ourselves up to provide that service as the demand comes, which is one of the reasons we're here. We want to get the best quality of parts at the most reasonable price, make deals that are beneficial to our people, getting diversity of parts, no monopoly, getting the best prices, negotiating our way with the kind of market we have, which is attractive right now. That is one of the reasons we are here, representing ourselves at Automechanika.
As economies get stronger within many of the larger African nations, more and more of the population want to be mobile, more and more of the population want newer, bigger vehicles. They're coming out of two-wheeled transportation into four-wheel transportation, and those already in cars are looking for, you know, better quality vehicles, and with better quality vehicles they want better quality spare parts to go on those vehicles. So we're looking forward to it. The next 2 or 3 years are going to be really exciting, and we feel like we are right at the vanguard of that.
Africa, as we all know, has become the favorite child for most of the multinationals now, where everyone is focusing in this region, majorly because of the fact that it's still considered a virgin market, a lot of potential in the market, a lot of growth potential, a lot of rural population is now converting into the mainstream population. Hence, you know, you see more and more development of the middle class and the upper middle class. You know, from an automotive point of view, that's great news, because more and more people can afford to now travel or afford their own vehicles. Hence, the vehicle population is growing. In fact, one of the fastest if we compare to any other continent. So, Africa on the whole, I think it's very upbeat, and hence even our company, we're focusing very strongly in that region.
Auto spare parts in Nigeria is fast growing, because in Nigeria there is a lot of businesses and there is a lot of transportation logistics for you to carry out the business. So many countries of the world, like construction companies, investors, many people are coming into Nigeria to invest. So the business and in terms of auto spare parts is fast growing in Nigeria, very, very fast. And
Automechanika Dubai offers the African buyers an ideal platform to meet suppliers, manufacturers, distributors from all across the world. The comprehensive range of products on display at Automechanika Dubai helps African buyers to source almost any kind of product and establish direct business contacts with renowned suppliers, manufacturers and distributors of a wide range of automobile spare parts and accessories. You've come all the way from Nigeria to attend Automechanika Dubai. What is the reason that we are seeing an increasing number of Africans coming to Dubai to source a wide variety of products?
Because the Dubai market seems to be open enough for people to want to do business with Dubai. There sometimes can be complications trying to go to the Western world to get things done. Dubai seems to have a much more friendlier approach in terms of the economy, in terms of movement and all of that. So it's a lot easier. It's all about the ease and the convenience.
It's an eye-opener to me. You meet a lot of people, see things yourself, talk to your supplier face to face, and get more business ahead of you.
It's fantastic. You know, I lived in Germany and I still have home in Germany, and this is, when I compare it to the messes in Germany, it's exactly the same. The quality, the standard, the service, everything is top class. It's really, really nice.
I've met different companies we are negotiating, and I'm hoping fully from now till Saturday we'll be able to round up some agreements.
This is my third year coming to Automechanika. It's pretty impressive. There's quite a number of opportunities if you really want to take it. It has kept on growing every time I come. I think this year we have about almost 1,800 exhibitors. From last year that was about 1,300 or 1,500. It means it's increasing, and that means that the opportunities are growing wider by the day, and that means that maybe just someday as it grows, I grow with it.
You get to see a lot of different countries, what they are producing with different materials coming together, so it gives you a wider option of what you can actually buy. Wider option being you can compare the prices of the products, you can also compare the quality of the products, you can go away with the brochure. So I think it's been very, very, very productive.
Come from Nigeria to look into it, to see many companies in so many countries. Yes, but even though I see many companies from China, from different type of countries in Nigeria, in the world, are here. We can see everything here sampled.
The number of African visitors to Automechanika Dubai has been growing steadily in the last few years, as more and more African buyers realize the importance and benefits of visiting Automechanika Dubai to source their requirements for all kinds of automotive products and services. This will be your message to people from Africa who are wanting to attend this exhibition maybe next year.
You can't get it wrong by coming here. If you come to Automechanika, you just can't get it wrong. You come here, at least to be conservative, you will get one thing to take home with you. If it is the academy, you get something. Apart from the academy, you get variety that you can pick from, and there are open business opportunities for you to do. So coming will never be a waste of time, will never be a waste of resources. You will get value before you leave Automechanika, anytime you come.
I would urge African visitors to come to Dubai, enjoy the facilities, see the show. The show is growing, and so they should see this show as their main source facility and come every year, and they will see that the show is improving even further and further, because we listen to our exhibitors, we listen to our visitors, and we want to give the best show to them.
As the trade fair grows in size and stature, Automechanika Dubai will surely attract more and more African visitors in the coming years. And so we can expect to see you here again next year?
Definitely, that's a given already. I'm going to be here every year for Automechanika, and of course we'll go to other Automechanikas around the world, but Automechanika Dubai is come here to stay, and I can guarantee myself I'll always be here, God willing.
I'm here in 2013, I'm here in 2014, I'll be here in 2015.
I'm looking to come again next year exhibition.
I'm here all the time. I'm coming next year, I'm coming the year after, and I love it. I really love it.